I bet you didn't know that a growing number of women in the UK are choosing to be child-free. These 5 words, often delivered with a knowing smile, carry the weight of societal expectation. They reveal a deep-seated assumption that womanhood is inextricably tied to motherhood. For a growing number of women in the UK, however, this assumption is being challenged. These women are choosing a different path, one that doesn't involve having children. This decision, while deeply personal, is often met with resistance, judgment, and even disbelief. In a society that often glorifies motherhood as the ultimate female experience, choosing to be child-free can feel like a radical act. It goes against the grain of tradition, challenging deeply ingrained norms and expectations. The decision to remain child-free is a complex one, influenced by a myriad of factors. However, at its core, it represents a desire for autonomy and a rejection of the idea that a woman's worth is defined by her ability or willingness to reproduce. This video will delve into the lives of UK women who have chosen to be child-free. We will explore their motivations, their challenges, and their triumphs. Through their stories, we will shed light on the evolving landscape of womanhood in the 21st century, one where motherhood is a choice, not an obligation. The UK, like many developed nations, is experiencing a steady decline in its birth rate. This phenomenon has been observed over the past few decades, with various social, economic, and cultural factors contributing to this trend. The implications of a declining birth rate are far-reaching, affecting not just population numbers but also the very fabric of society. In 2023, the total fertility rate fell to a record low of 1.58 children per woman. This statistic is a stark reminder of the changing dynamics within the UK, where fewer children are being born each year. The decline in birth rates has been consistent, reflecting broader global trends. Official figures released in 2023 also show record numbers of women are reaching the age of 30 child-free. More than half, 50.1% of women in England and Wales born in 1990 were without a child when they turned 30 in 2020, the first generation to do so. According to the Office for National Statistics, this figure falls significantly below the replacement rate of 2.1 children per woman, the level needed for a population to replace itself naturally. When a country's birth rate drops below this threshold, it can lead to a shrinking population, which poses challenges for economic growth and social stability. This trend is not unique to the UK. Many other developed nations are experiencing similar declines in birth rates. Countries across Europe, Asia, and North America are all witnessing this demographic shift, which is reshaping societies in profound ways. Across the globe, from Japan to Italy, countries are grappling with the social and economic implications of shrinking populations. An aging population can strain public resources, as fewer working-age individuals are available to support the elderly through taxes and social services. Several factors contribute to this decline, reflecting broader shifts in societal values and priorities. People are increasingly prioritizing personal and professional goals over starting a family. This shift is influenced by changing attitudes towards marriage, parenthood, and gender roles. Economic anxieties, particularly among younger generations facing soaring living costs and stagnant wages, play a significant role. The financial burden of raising children, coupled with job insecurity and housing affordability issues, makes the prospect of starting a family daunting for many. The ever-increasing cost of raising a child to adulthood is a daunting prospect for many. From childcare and education to healthcare and daily living expenses, the financial demands can be overwhelming. This economic pressure is a significant deterrent for potential parents. Furthermore, concerns about the environment and the uncertain future of the planet weigh heavily on the minds of potential parents. Issues such as climate change, resource depletion, and environmental degradation create a sense of uncertainty about the world future generations will inherit. Beyond these practical considerations, there's a growing desire for personal fulfillment outside the traditional confines of marriage and motherhood. Many individuals, especially women, are seeking to explore their identities, travel, and engage in activities that bring them joy and satisfaction. Women in particular are delaying or opting out of parenthood to pursue educational and career aspirations, prioritize personal growth, and enjoy the freedom that comes with being child-free. This shift is a reflection of the broader changes in gender roles and expectations, in modern society. This shift signifies a profound change in how women envision their lives, their roles, and their contributions to society. As more women enter the workforce and achieve higher levels of education, their choices and opportunities expand, leading to a redefinition of traditional family structures and societal norms.
Caroline, a successful graphic designer living in London, often feels like she's navigating a world designed for mothers. Despite her professional achievements and the vibrant city life around her, there's an undercurrent of societal expectations that she constantly contends with. It's in the casual conversations at work, where colleagues share stories about their children's milestones and school events. It's in the endless stream of baby photos on social media, where every scroll seems to bring another announcement of a new arrival or a child's latest achievement. And it's in the assumptions people make when they learn my age, she explains, a hint of weariness in her voice. They often assume that because I'm 38, I must be yearning for children or regretting not having them. At 38, Caroline is comfortable with her decision to remain child-free. She has built a life that she loves, filled with creativity, freedom, and personal growth. She relishes her independence, her ability to travel on a whim, and the time she dedicates to her creative pursuits. Whether it's exploring new countries, diving into her art, or simply enjoying a quiet evening at home, Caroline finds joy in her autonomy. Yet she admits to moments of loneliness. There are times when the silence of her home feels more pronounced, and the absence of a family unit becomes more noticeable. Sometimes I feel like I'm living in a parallel universe, she confesses. A universe where my choices and lifestyle are often misunderstood or overlooked. Most of my close friends have children, and while I adore their kids, I can't help but feel a disconnect at times. It's not that I don't enjoy their company, but our lives are on such different paths. Social gatherings often revolve around children's schedules and parenting anecdotes, leaving Caroline feeling like an outsider looking in. She finds herself on the periphery of conversations, nodding along but not fully relating. The societal expectation for women to embrace motherhood is so ingrained that even expressing a lack of desire for children can be met with bewilderment or even hostility. It's as if choosing a different path is seen as a challenge to the norm. I've lost count of how many times I've been told I'll regret my decision, Caroline says, a wry smile touching her lips. People often project their own fears and insecurities onto me, unable to fathom that my happiness doesn't hinge on motherhood. People seem to struggle with the idea that I can be happy and fulfilled without being a mother. They don't see the full picture of my life, the richness of my experiences, and the depth of my contentment. Despite the occasional pangs of loneliness and the persistent societal pressure, Caroline remains resolute in her choice. She stands firm in her decision, knowing that it is the right one for her. Her life, though different from the one she perhaps envisioned in her younger years, is one she wouldn't trade for anything. It's a life filled with purpose, passion, and a sense of self that she cherishes deeply.
Chapter 1. A choice, not an obligation.
For Megan, a 29-year-old teacher from Manchester, the decision not to have children was absolute and unwavering. From a young age, she had always felt a strong sense of clarity about her future. While her friends dreamt of families and children, Megan's dreams were filled with different aspirations. She envisioned a life dedicated to her career, her passions, and her personal growth. The idea of motherhood never resonated with her, and she was confident in her choice. "I've known since I was a teenager that motherhood wasn't for me," she states unequivocally. This realization wasn't a fleeting thought or a phase. It was a deeply ingrained part of her identity. Megan spent years contemplating her decision, weighing the societal expectations against her personal desires. She read extensively about the experiences of other women who chose to remain child-free, and each story reinforced her own feelings. However, her journey to ensure her child-free future proved to be an uphill battle. Despite her thorough research and unwavering conviction, Megan found herself facing numerous obstacles. The path to sterilization was fraught with challenges, many of which were rooted in deeply entrenched societal norms and medical biases. When Megan approached her GP about sterilization, she was met with resistance. The doctor, though polite, seemed dismissive of her request. He questioned her repeatedly, probing into her personal life and future plans. Megan felt as though her autonomy was being undermined, her decision trivialized. "I was told I was too young to make such a decision, that I'd change my mind," she recounts, her voice laced with frustration. The doctor's words echoed a common refrain that many women hear when they seek sterilization. It was as if her age and gender automatically disqualified her from making informed choices about her own body. Despite her firm conviction and clear understanding of the procedure, Megan faced a barrage of objections. Each consultation felt like a battle, with Megan having to defend her decision repeatedly. The constant questioning and skepticism from medical professionals were exhausting and disheartening. She was repeatedly questioned about her relationship status, as if her partner's hypothetical desire for children should supersede her own. The insinuation was clear: her body was not entirely her own. Megan found this particularly infuriating, as it suggested that her autonomy was secondary to potential future relationships. The implication was clear: her uterus was not entirely her own. It was seen as a potential vessel for future generations, subject to societal expectations and medical gatekeeping. This pervasive attitude was a stark reminder of the ongoing struggle for women's reproductive rights and autonomy. Megan's experience is sadly not uncommon. Many women who seek sterilization face similar hurdles, encountering resistance and skepticism from the medical community. These shared experiences have fostered a sense of solidarity among women who support each other through online forums and advocacy groups. Many women seeking sterilization face similar hurdles, highlighting a concerning lack of autonomy over their reproductive choices. The struggle for reproductive rights is ongoing, and stories like Megan's underscore the importance of continued advocacy and education. The medical profession, often bound by outdated beliefs and paternalistic attitudes, can be a significant obstacle for women seeking to permanently prevent pregnancy. These attitudes are not only frustrating but also deeply harmful, as they deny women the right to make decisions about their own bodies. Megan, however, refused to be deterred. Her resolve only strengthened in the face of adversity. She knew that her decision was the right one for her, and she was determined to see it through, no matter the obstacles. Armed with research and unwavering in her resolve, she sought a second opinion and eventually found a doctor who respected her decision and her right to bodily autonomy. This doctor listened to her without judgment, acknowledging her right to make decisions about her own body. Her story serves as a powerful reminder of the ongoing fight for reproductive freedom and the importance of advocating for one's own body and choices. Megan's journey, though challenging, is a testament to the strength and resilience of women who refuse to be silenced or controlled. It highlights the need for continued efforts to ensure that all women have the autonomy to make decisions about their own bodies, free from judgment and interference. Thank you for watching till the end. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. If you are impacted by the message in this video, please comment in the section below.